So, you want to be a video editor. I'm going to try to make this as raw and unfiltered as possible. So there's not going to be as much editing, just pure information and me talking. Well, first, I want to tell you why you should want to be a video editor. If you're already looking to get into it, then great. But I've been video editing for about almost a year now. I guess full-time for almost a year now. I've been editing for my own stuff for about almost 4 years. I mean, I did it here and there, just even throughout high school, but 4 years ago when I first started my YouTube channel, that's when I really started to pick up on my video editing. But last year was the year, almost exactly a year from now. That was when I first started doing this full time, and seriously, since then, this is how I've been able to make my living. I've been able to sign a few clients for a monthly basis. I've been able to work with so many different brands and different content creators. It's been a really cool process to kind of go through, because it taught me a lot of the business side of things and has allowed me to actually elevate my own content, because, you know, just from editing for other people. I'm not going to sit here and claim to be the best video editor out there, to be the best content creator with, you know, the best strategies to grow your YouTube channel. I'm just a guy that makes videos, and I've been able to do that somewhat successfully, to the point where I'm able to bring in at least $3,000 a month. And I think that's why you should do it, because being a video editor now is a very lucrative, it's very competitive, but it's a lucrative skill to have right now as well, because a lot of people are looking for it. A lot of people want to make content. A lot of different businesses want to make content, and they just need someone to, you know, just produce that for them and to even post for them sometimes. But again, it is very competitive. So if you do it, you got to be somewhat, I wouldn't even say talented. I would say more so competent, because there's a lot of video editors out there, but what I've come to find, the reason that it's been working for me so far is because I've just been able to be competent and be able to take on instructions, to not complain as much, and to just overall be easy to work with. Because really, that's what people want to work with. Just people who are easy to work with and who will get the results that they're looking for. So if that sounds like you, then let me tell you how you can get your first video editing client. I think if you want to find your first client, there are 3 ways to do it. The first way is to obviously just find something local. Hit up a friend that you know that owns a business, or just even go down the street and just go to like a random shop, like a mom and pop shop, and ask if they want their social media handled. I know that is hard though, because if you're a video editor, you're probably like me, a little introverted. I mean, I just sit at my desk all day editing videos, but at some point you're gonna have to actually get out of your shell and go talk to people. So I guess doing that in person, it'll probably give you a higher chance, because you're actually there face to face looking at them. But even then, it's also a really good way to just start building your portfolio. Now, the second way online, obviously, is there are a few websites that you can use. Upwork and Fiverr is one of the most popular ones. I mainly use Fiverr. I like Fiverr because, unlike Upwork, you can just post your gig and then people will message you if they choose to. Unlike Upwork, where you actually have to go out and chase different jobs hoping that they pick you. Because if you want to do that, then you probably need a pretty good portfolio, pretty solid one. I just don't like the hassle of applying to every single job and just waiting for, like, hoping to get the job. I'd rather just have my gig open, you know, have it up, and then chill and let them hit me up. If you prefer cold approaching clients like that, go for it. You can email clients, you can message them on Instagram, but I'll tell you now, the chances of you actually getting someone to hit you back up is very, very, very low. I mean, think about it. If you're doing it, how many other people are also doing it? That's why I really like Fiverr. And that's actually how I got my first start. That's where most of my clients come from. And that's how I've been able to build most of my portfolio, was just through that. Again, I think that's the best way, because again, you don't have to cold approach anyone. You let your clients come to you. But all you would need is a really strong intro gig. So when you're making that, make sure that that is one of your best work. I see the mistake that a lot of people make in their gigs when they're setting it up is not getting to the point and not feeling like a real person, if that makes sense. Instead of, you know, just compiling a bunch of different stock footage and showing them what you can do, why don't you show them who you are? Because everyone does that. Everyone just grabs random stock footage, puts them together, puts on a few edits, but anybody can do that. Any video editor can do that. You gotta stand out with your own personality. So I suggest that you pick up a camera and actually just record yourself, and in that little video, the intro video, make it into something actually entertaining. Make it into like a little YouTube video. You're just selling yourself. And the best way to do that is by just literally being yourself and showing off your personality. You'd be surprised by how many people will actually hit you up for that. I know at first when I was doing it, actually I did set up a gig like way before I even got my first order. And when I first set it up, it was just like the basic, stock footage and color grading, effects, I was getting no orders, no clicks, maybe a few clicks, but no impressions. And then one day I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna record myself. I'm just gonna make a little YouTube video, a little 30-second clip. And I'm literally just talking. I made jokes and I treated it like it was like me talking to my friend and not me trying to ask you to give me a video to edit, because some editors just come off way too desperate. I know that because I've had a ton of people hit me up through Fiverr. I'm thinking now I'm getting a new client, but these guys are just asking me for work and they're just so desperate. Like, we get it. You know how to edit videos, you know how to do these transitions, you know how to add music. We get it, but you don't have any style. You don't have any personality. So I think Fiverr is the best way as a video editor to get clients. Now, onto the third option to get new clients is to obviously just utilize social media. Build your own brand on social media. Create your own footprint on there and have sort of a social media presence. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, post on all three. And in the videos, actually show off your skills, maybe provide some value, and kind of like Fiverr, if you're good at it, then you'll have people hit you up. I've seen a lot of people on Instagram and Twitter just show a before and after edit of the skills that they can do. And usually, I don't know how well it works now because so many editors are doing it, but I know that it does have a pretty good turnaround rate and people will probably hit you up. At least that's the goal. But again, the best way I think is to show off your personality. So if you're able to do that, again, through your own brand and to just able to market yourself well as a video content creator, and just to let your clients, to let the people know that you're a real person and not just some robot behind a screen, and hiring other people to edit the videos for you. The brand is good because just like Fiverr, it kind of gives you that leverage where people will kind of see your stuff and it'll be promoted organically. But again, the one kind of con with that is that you are, again, competing with a whole pool of editors. There's not 100% chance that your video will probably show up on the homepage. So you do got to know a bit of like social media analytics and stuff, whatnot. I've had about 3 or 4 clients hit me up simply through my own personal brand. I don't even have that much of a big following. If you look at my Instagram, I only have like 400 followers, but people will hit me up simply because they like my work. And when they find out that I also do Fiverr, then they'll actually just DM me and we'll get something going. So those are the 3 best ways to find clients. The first way is literally to just do some cold outreach, hit up some local businesses or email some online businesses. The second way is to utilize online freelancing websites like Upwork and Fiverr. Again, Fiverr's the best. And then the third way is to just build your own personal brand. Have a track record of all your work, and essentially that will be your portfolio and people will hopefully find you. To be honest, I'm not really sure the direction I want to take this channel, but I have been wanting to talk about just being a video editor because it's what I do full time now and I do enjoy it. I'm not even known as the video, I guess I am now, but I never really wanted to be known as the video editor guy. But a lot of people have been hitting me up about, how to actually get clients, and this is how I've got them. If you want to find out more about Fiverr, let me know. I will make a video on that. If you want to just know about being a video editor in general, how to get started, ask me about that too.